Hi friends and welcome to the video of Just Being Earnest. So in today's video, I'll be sharing you more about Maribank Singapore, which is one of the digital bank in Singapore, and to also share my experience about using this digital bank and how do I feel about it. So let's begin. As we all know that in Singapore itself, right now DBS is the world best digital bank. So this is based on the details that are shared from DBS website itself. So even on the business time itself, DBS is named as the world best bank and the world best digital bank by Euromoney, and this was published in 2021. So you can also see on DBS awards website, you can see that they have shown that they have won the best digital bank awards in 2024 itself. Probably that's why I'm using DBS as a comparison to determine whether is Maribank, which is a digital bank, is it good enough as compared to DBS itself. When you go to DBS website, you can see that these are the five features or services that they provide, which is banking, cards, insurance, borrow and invest. But in this case, we will actually ignore Insure because for DBS itself, for the Insured, this is actually a bancassurance partnership between DBS and Manulife. So in this case, for Maribank itself, for Maribank, which is a digital bank, we will not be comparing what are the insurance that Maribank provide. Let us begin with the comparison between DBS, which is the world best digital bank, versus Maribank, which is Singapore's digital bank. When you go to the Maribank and you download the app, they only have it in the app version. They don't have it in the web browser. So when you download the app and you register, then this is what you actually see on your homepage. Obviously, not the amount there. And then you can see that the interface is actually quite slick, quite simple looking to me, I feel. And in terms of the UI UX wise, it shows you the important stuff from the top, which is the balance that you have in your bank account, how much earnings you have made from the interest that's given by the savings account, and what is the interest rate for the savings account. In the middle portion, you can see what are the main features that they provide, which is transfer, transaction, top up, refer a friend, card, instant loan, Mary Invest, and then the next level below, the next row, which is their ads or their carousel. And then the last section below is the Mary Invest. As you can see from the overall interface of this Maribank app itself, I feel that it's quite decent in the effort that they put in to make it easy for the user to understand what they need to know when they log into their banking app. Now going to the first part of it, which is a savings account. The savings account for Maribank, what they actually offer is a 2.28% per annum. And this is recently started in 1st April 2025. And you can see that from the homepage itself for this savings account in Maribank app, they make it very easy to let you know like how much earnings have you made from the interest that's given by the savings account and what is the interest they're giving out. Another thing that you want to take note is that the interest for this savings account by Maribank, they actually credit the interest to you daily, which I feel is quite good because you actually immediately get the interest from your savings account rather than compared to other banks where you have to wait for it either like end of the month or after a certain period. This means that when you put, let's say, some amount of money, straight away the next day you are getting credited interest for it already. So if you look at the transaction history, they actually have a breakdown for you to show you what are the interest that you have actually earned on a daily basis. The interest is actually credited to your account on the daily basis itself. You can see that 11 April, the person is given 62 cents. 12 April, the person is given 63 cents. So obviously, if you put in a larger amount, then the interest that you actually earn on a daily basis is quite substantial. Next part, which is the transfer on the Maribank app. So for transfer, what they show here, you have the banks and e-wallet. You can also do PayNow, and you can also do Shopee Pay top up. So for banks and e-wallet, these are the banks that you can actually transfer your money to. Obviously, you have Maribank, DBS, OCBC, UOB, which are the common banks in Singapore. Then subsequently, you have ANX Bank, ANZ, BNP, BOC, and these are the full list of banks that they actually allow you to do the transfer to. They have matched both Maybank, MUFG, Liquid Groups. These are some of the not so common banks that we have here in Singapore. For PayNow, so PayNow, how it works is that let's say if you want to transfer someone to their PayNow account, then you can actually just use the Maribank to do the PayNow transfer to as well. Subsequently, for Shopee Pay top up, if someone also have a Shopee Pay app, then you can also transfer the money to their Shopee Pay account as well. So you can actually do all these things within the Maribank bank app. Next up for top up. So top up is where you transfer money from other banks into your this Maribank account. The methods to top up to your Maribank account, you can either do top up via QR code or you can do a bank transfer. And you can see that in the middle section, it shows you the bank name, which is Maribank Singapore Private Limited. And then you also have your own savings account number and also your own bank name itself. These are the ways that you can actually do a top up to your Maribank app. Then next for credit card. So for Maribank credit card, they actually have this Maribank credit card. And the rewards for it is that they give you 1.7% unlimited cashback on local card spend. And then they also give you 3% unlimited Shopee coins on your Shopee spend. And they also give you up to 4.5% cashback on overseas card spend. Just do take note that on the 4.5% cashback on the overseas card spend, they actually charge you a spread on the Forex itself. So actually the final cashback they actually get from your overseas card spend is actually a lot lesser as compared to what I stated here. So when you click on the card in your Maribank app, then this will bring you to your Maribank credit card page within the Maribank app, and then it will let you know how much is your credit limit, what is the statement that you have to pay, or is it fully paid already, and then what is the cashback that you have actually earned, which I feel that this is quite a visibility that is helpful to have as compared to most other credit cards company that actually don't let you know what are the cashback that you have earned for each individual transaction. Here you can see that for every individual transactions that you make, they actually tell you what is the cashback that you actually earned. And they also tell you what is the lifetime cashback you have actually earned itself through this Maribank credit card. So this is a transparency that I feel is quite good to have from a credit card that give you cashback so that you can see, oh, how much actually have I earned from this particular transaction, and whether does this transaction even give me cashback in the first place. With this transparency, then this makes you able to understand clearly like what transaction actually give you cashback itself. Next up for instant loan, this is for people who wants to take up a loan fast. And with this Maribank instant loan, you can actually see how much loan that you can actually get. So this is actually taken from your credit limit. And then they even provide a loan calculator to let you know that, let's say if you want to borrow a specific amount for a specific period, then how much you have to pay every month, and then what is the interest rate you're actually paying. So this gives you the flexibility of, let's say if you really need urgent cash, then you can actually use this instant loan, which I mean, for me, I won't really advise using loan because you'll be charged a very high interest for it. So in this case, if let's say if it's emergency, then I mean, you can consider using this instant loan from the Maribank. Then next we have a Mary Invest. So this is where you can invest your money through the Maribank app. And for the investment wise, they right now only offer two types. One is Maribank, Mary Invest Saver Plus and Mary Invest Income. So for Mary Invest Saver Plus, they offer you a returns of up to 2.62% per annum. And then for Mary Invest Income, they give you up to 6.5% per annum. And what they actually do different is that they give you the payout in a monthly basis. So if you see here, you can see that let's say if you make a purchase of a Mary Invest Saver Plus, and then you actually sell it after that, then you can actually see what's the transaction amount and what are the returns that you actually made from it. So this is something that is for those who, let's say, are not very experienced with trading and you want something simple, then this Maryvest Invest may be something that you can consider. Another thing is also the transaction history. So for me, you want to be able to know like what are the transactions you have actually done, how much you have spent, what is the returns that you actually get. So with this transaction history in the Maribank app, they allow you to see clearly like, well, let's say for savings, these are the interests you have earned. For credit card, these are the expenses they have made. For invest, what is the investment that you've actually done and what is the returns they have actually made. And another thing is that they also allow you to actually download your e-statement so that you can actually see this in statement within your laptop or desktop rather than looking it within the phone itself. So this is another feature that they provide to make it easy for consumers who wants to see their transaction history on a bigger screen. So this is a summary of Maribank features and their services. So they offer you a savings account which is 2.28% per annum and interest credited daily, which is I feel is good features to have. And then they offer you the credit card itself, 1.7% unlimited cashback on local card spend, up to 4.5% cashback on overseas card spend. Then another thing is the instant loan. They give you fast disbursement and then they allow you to have flexible loan options between a shorter period or longer period. And then they also offer investment, which is Mary Invest Saver Plus and Mary Invest Income. So this is a summary table of comparison between DBS, which is the world best digital bank, versus Maribank, which is Singapore's digital bank. So you can see that Maribank obviously have a lot fewer features and services as compared to DBS Bank because DBS is a full-fledged bank. But then in terms of the features that Maribank is actually offering right now, which are all the core needs that actually most people will actually use, then I would say Maribank is sufficient in those cases itself. So if you're actually interested to check out or use Maribank, then you can click on the referral link below in the description. And then you can also let me know in the comments like what do you think about Maribank as compared to DBS. So hope you learned something new today. And do remember to make smarter financial decisions every day. Have a great day ahead and bye bye.